Actually 26 of 466 here in the big 109. So it's good. It's a good spot to be in because the bubble's not too far away and we've got chips, so might be able to get more chips. I feel I'm not playing my best right now, which is a bit concerning. I mean, it is 6:30 AM. Been up all night, obviously, but I feel I'm just not quite as sharp as I should be. Ace Queen here is going to be pretty hard to fold, obviously. Another final table top. With how active we've been, wow. Wow. This guy's been running all the way, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are kind of one of the shorter ones, aren't we? And he's raised. I think we're going to jam on him here. Wow, it's a pretty close spot. I am going to check there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5. He's raised from 4th position. His first in from middle is this amount here. Wow, I'm really close on this one. I think I may actually fold. Pocket fours is just a little bit low, I think. Pretty close there. He probably knows that we have Ace Queen and Ace Jack a lot. 12, 18. This guy's been pretty tight. I'm going to fold there. Getting very close spots. This is another close spot, top middle here. I chose to call because I think I'm going to check here. This guy, I mean, I think the chance we can get callers behind. I think that this guy's pretty tight, but at the same time, I think he can make mistakes post. He might give us information by his bet sizing. He might just check give up like he did. So I'm calling with the, I think the implied odds aren't there. If we're calling purely with implied odds, we're not getting the right price. If we're calling because we're also in position, then that sweetens the deal a little bit. That's kind of, yeah, I mean, it's very marginal. I mean, because he's tight, he's opened early, we've got 8s, we're not that deep. So it's definitely marginal. But I just think that in position, and the fact that these guys are a bit loosey-fishy probably, because I don't have any notes on them, so probably just weekenders, weekend guys and not regs. They're kind of a bit likely, I think, just to flat behind, and we get ourselves into a multi-way battle like we did, which was kind of good. But we didn't hit. Bit loosey-goosey, but I am going to go for it here. Wow. Funky town. It's a pretty weird spot, isn't it? Hmm. Interesting. We need to get our hands on some chips. Anywhere we can. Queens might do it. This is pretty risky because this guy doesn't fold like folding to 3 bets, it looks like. But he's raising 56%, stealing 56%. So if we get really good leverage as well, and I think it's close to the bubble, right? Yeah, not too far away, so I think it's okay. I'm going to jam here. And I'm going to jam here too. Sorry, I'm not talking as much today, guys, as I normally do. You know, I'm not normally rattling away. I'm just trying to stay in the zone here and focus in because as I was saying, I feel like I'm not quite playing my best. So just trying to use all my brain resources to zone in on these final tables and try and get some good results because we did win that tourney recently, but in general recently we haven't quite finished off in a couple of instances where we were final table or deep, so I really want to try and get one of these home. Let's see how we go. Really bad play by that guy calling with 5-6 off in this sort of situation. It's just too far too spewy, really, because the bubble factor is quite high and, well, massive right at that point because this guy's low. But he does have us out chipped, so. But yeah, it's pretty gross. It's pretty close to jamming river, obviously, but just because he has us out chipped and this guy was so short, I don't actually trust him to fold. Yeah, I was very close to jamming turn as well. But I think he might get a bit sticky on us. Since we didn't bet flop, it wouldn't really be very convincing, and he might just call with a pair. And that's pretty bad for our ICM if he's calling us loose. So I opted to just call and try and hit a heart, ace or queen. Originally when I called turn, I was thinking in my mind I'm going to bluff any 9 or jack, but then when it came and I thought more about it, I chickened out. Bok, bok, bok. I'm going to jam this. This guy's big stack, so it's dangerous, but he's been a little bit tight for the big blind. And we are the shortest stack, so we can't really be just sitting around. Oh, take a 10. Have a 10. I wouldn't make that play if that was, some tiny stack sort of that might bust soon, but That's obviously, if we know he's calling king 6, that's obviously a really bad really bad jam. But from an ICM point of view, it's a very, very easy jam, and he should only be calling a pretty tight range. Really sick the way that happened. I think he's just frustrated before because we got him with the 10-5. He's kind of angry, and he's just playing emotionally, and obviously just a massive fish. So he finished 4th there. Yeah, he's probably supposed to call in that spot before with like, I'm just kind of guessing here, but he's like 7s or 8s up and like ace jack up, something like that, but not king 6 off. I thought he might call a bit wide, but I never thought he would ever call with king high. So just focus on these other ones. Should just mark him though, just before we go. Oh, he's from Japan. Well, oh no, he's from Uzbekistan, but he's got Japanese flag. Fish of epic proportions. Displays emotionally. Snapped you with 4 left. Bubble M7. Probably M6, M7ish. King 6 off. Okay guys, back in a minute.